Well, it looks like England are not going to be winning a World Cup anytime soon. Unfortunately, we did put a lot of hopes on the women's team to bring it home out there in Australia, but unfortunately they didn't manage to do it. However, it was a very plucky performance. It was a very hard fought performance, but there were certain things about it that I wasn't entirely happy with. And I'm going to share them with you now, but I'd love to hear your thoughts as well. Let me know what you think about the England game down in the comment section, and also don't forget to subscribe for more football related news, not just England and stuff like that, but also the Premiership as well. So first of all, I'm going to be talking about the game itself. Now, I know that they didn't put Lauren James in from the beginning, but I think that that was probably a good thing. I think Serena Wiegman wanted to have the team that had played well without Lauren James in it, so I can understand why she did that. And up until the first goal went in, or up until the only goal went in, which was the goal that Spain scored, up until that point I thought England were playing okay. I mean, they were trying to get possession, they were trying to pass it around, trying to create chances. But then I think that Spain gradually got themselves more into the game, and when the goal came in the first half, I think it shell-shocked England a little bit, and they kind of looked a little bit in disarray after that. And certainly for the rest of the first half, I think they were trying to hold on for the first half to finish, so that they could regroup themselves and get a pep talk from Serena Wiegman. In the second half, of course, things started off okay. Again, we were trying to press the ball well, but unfortunately it just didn't work out for us. And of course then the penalty decision happened, and I really thought that was going to be it. I thought we were going to be 2-0 down. Fantastic save by Earps, and even though it wasn't the best penalty in the world, she still had to save it, and she did, which was fantastic, of course. And she also made a couple of other good saves in that second half as well to deny Spain. So it was a good performance from her. The rest of the team, I wouldn't say necessarily had a fantastic performance. Obviously Lauren James came on in the second half, but I think even she was by that time a little bit unable to make anything major in terms of possession or chances. The problem I found is the fact that they just weren't passing as well as they had done. I mean, they've usually been so good at passing, keeping the ball and playing around players. They just couldn't do it this time. I mean, Spain worked really hard. They were pressing, closing down as soon as England got the ball. When it came to England, though, especially later on in the second half, we were sitting back a little bit. We weren't as determined to get onto the ball and determined to close players down as we had been. And I think you could see, a little bit perhaps the occasion of being 1-0 down and desperation to score kind of got to them a little bit. And you saw them, making passes that weren't hitting the mark, and the sloppy passes, sloppy play, and things like that started to creep in, which is a real shame because England are such a good team. And I think on another day they could have easily beaten Spain. It just wasn't our day at the end of the day. But hopefully it's something that the England team will learn from. And if Serena Wiegman stays in the job, then I think the next European Championships could well be another win for us. I think that obviously Spain are a very good team, very well organised. They work really hard as a team, and certainly they are, I think, one of our biggest threats in the world. I don't think any other team in the world is really as big a threat to us as Spain are. But we'll have to wait and see. Spain are now, of course, the world champions, and we're now going to go into the European Championships. Hopefully, we'll be able to get some wins there and get the trophy as well. Let me know what you think down in the comments. As always, I'd love to hear what you think. Disappointing day, but at the end of the day, I'm still immensely proud of the England team. I think they worked incredibly hard for this campaign. We lost a couple of first team players before the final started, and to come in and play as a good team with a couple of key players out was absolutely fantastic, and they all worked really, really hard. But it just wasn't to be at the end of the day. Let me know down in the comments what you think.